Oh,
and not
okay.
in a
Okay.
courtroom. We have to have some way to make it public. And so that's what
Yeah.
they came up with, was to just put it on YouTube. It's not being recorded.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I understand that, but not really, but that's
Uh,
fine. We can proceed.
okay. Um, let's see, Ms. Carrasco, let me, and Mr. Strader, let me swear y'all in. Do each of you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. Strader as well?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, Ms. Carrasco, I've been through the evidence that y'all submitted and the petition, and I know this concerns a loan that was made on November 6th of 2023. And the
Right.
contention you're making is that it was a loan
Yes,
and you've been trying to collect on that loan.
yes.
When was the first time that you, if you can recall, as I said, that loan was in November of 23. When was the first time that you made an effort to try to collect on that or talk to your son about collection on that?
In February,
In February of 24? Okay.
yes.
And
Also, Your Honor, I'd like to point out that any reference to my medical condition should be stricken from the record. He had no business admitting it. He is not a trained psychologist.
right, that's not relevant. It's not
Correct.
relevant. Um, so that was in February.
Yes.
And what other efforts did you make besides the
Well, I can tell you this, 2 days after we filed the court almost a year ago, he came into my house intoxicated with George Ferguson and said, meet me at the bank. 2 days after he was served.
after he was served? Okay, because
Yes.
this was filed on March 21st of 24.
Yeah,
So
he came in and once the constable served him, he arrived at my house, said, meet me at the bank, said a F word to George Ferguson and said, meet me at the bank tomorrow. You sent the police to my house. The day after he was served.
the day, okay, and what happened then?
I said, I don't need to go to the bank. You're intoxicated. You said, F you to George. There's evidence that said we can have a civilized conversation. I said, go in my bank, because he banks, Your Honor, where I bank, and deposit the money or make a payment plan. I also, on July 10th, Your Honor, I know there's a lot of evidence. I offered him a settlement
I read that.
of 150 to 100 a week. He works for the city of Austin, making
Right.
$62,000 a year. Plus.
Before this courtroom roller coaster even gets going, let me set the stage for you, because trust me, you're going to want your seatbelts on for this one. What you're about to witness is a mother-son showdown that manages to be emotional, messy, petty, and unintentionally hilarious all at the same time. We've got Mom, Bonnie, who says she loaned her grown adult son $10,000. Not a small amount. And now he's refusing to pay her back. He's claiming privacy violations, confusing legal terminology, and throwing around accusations like extortion, while also appearing at her house intoxicated to demand a meeting at the bank. It's family drama, but with exhibits, timestamps, and a Texas judge who has zero patience for nonsense. And as if that weren't enough chaos, later in the video we head to Florida, the unofficial theme park for sovereign citizens, where Karen tries to
I need 250 by the first. I'm fat effing broke. I apologize for my language in advance. You agreed to make a payment plan and I haven't seen your payment. So what is your plan? You also see, have Aaron or Paula call me at the bank, because he banks where I bank, Your Honor. By the way, this is Sammy. This is business. He says this is extortion. This is him talking to his own mother.
Is that filed in the exhibits that you sent?
Yes.
Which one is that in?
By the way, this is extortion. It's February 18th to Saturday, March 23rd at 4:16 p.m.
Well, it's first you send in that plaintiff's exhibit packet, and then you sent in plaintiff's account history and loan and security agreement. And
Right.
that bunch of evidence. Do you know where it is?
What do you mean?
What you're quoting from, the extortion statement. In which of those exhibits is it in?
It is dated Saturday, March 23rd at 4:16.
I just don't.
It's a text message.
Right, I'm just not, I don't remember reading that part.
I can show it to you. It's right here, Your Honor.
Pardon me?
Can you see it?
Oh, okay, see, I just don't remember. Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
so hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see where it says this is extortion?
Loan that somehow turned into a soap opera. Clips. And here's our first dramatic beat. The Sun immediately requests the case be taken off YouTube. Now, in most courtrooms, requests like that might fly, but in Texas virtual court, not a chance. These proceedings are streamed specifically because they're public record. The Sun claims invasion of privacy, which is a bold move considering he willingly entered a legal matter where transparency is mandatory. This tells us a lot about his mindset going into the case. He wants privacy when it benefits him, but not accountability when it comes to paying his own mother back. And the judge? She's already signaling that excuses won't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. And that was February 18th?
March 23rd.
Oh, that was March 23rd. Okay, go
Yep.
ahead.
This exhibit, Your Honor. Can you see it, Your Honor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you see what he's saying?
Yes, now that one I saw.
Can you read that for the court, please? And on the record?
Oh, it's in there. It's in the,
I'm going to nominate you for Mother of the Year. No arrest in 13 years. Wow, it's really amazing how much you want to help your mom, who gave you 10 grand. Let me emphasize the word gave, Your Honor, with all due respect. The
Mhm.
bank gave me a loan. Gave does
Mhm.
not constitute, the word gave in legal terms does not constitute gift.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
So will you accept half or not? Do you see that, Your Honor?
Uh-huh.
If it's not a loan, why is he accepting half?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Because the burden is on me. Or the
Now watch this moment carefully. This is where the judge begins grounding the case in the facts. She swears both parties in and immediately zeroes in on the central issue. Was this money a gift, or was it a loan? Notice that Bonnie answers directly, clearly, and with dates ready. Meanwhile, the Sun hasn't said much yet, which is common in cases where one party knows the evidence won't favor them once it's unpacked. The judge confirming the loan date and repayment attempts is her laying the foundation. As soon as those elements are established, the Sun's claim of extortion starts to sound flimsy. We're at the
arrest in 13 years. He did a background check on his own mother when he's a convicted felon.
well, we're just talking about the nature of the loan right now.
Correct. You see this, Your Honor? He banks where I bank. I called my bank. They said, you don't need to go into the bank with Sammy because frankly, he scares me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to see his face during this. I'm a nervous wreck.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
said, yeah, call him or Aaron, call me because he banks where I bank. And
Uh-huh.
you don't even need to be here. We'll put the money in the bank. He did not.
Okay,
And P.S.
okay.
Ask him why he borrowed 10 grand. Ask him how much he spent on his wedding. Because I know.
Well, we're
And
just,
I believe, Your Honor, with all due respect.
This next revelation is huge. Bonnie claims that just 2 days after being served, her son showed up intoxicated at her house, cursing at another individual and demanding she meet him at the bank. This is the kind of behavior that judges pay attention to, not because it directly proves whether the loan exists, but because it speaks volumes about credibility, conduct, and character. If someone really believes they don't owe the money, they don't show up drunk at their mother's house demanding a closed-door meeting at the bank. This isn't just messy family drama. It's behavior that undermines his own defense.
Heart.
mhm,
Really? Really?
okay,
Another admission. You see this exhibit here? I told you, pay house, buy house, give back, or pay bills. Now, if defendant offered me 10 grand, Your Honor, I apologize for shouting. You see how bad I'm shaking.
mhm,
Why would I say, oh no, Sammy, I don't want your 10 grand? That's an outright lie.
mhm, okay,
And you have no case. This is his arrogance.
mhm,
And we're just about done here. You see this exhibit? I'm willing to have a civilized conversation about this without your
Mhm.
bodyguard. That was George. When he
Mhm.
walked in and said, fuck you to George.
mhm,
You see this? You are a psycho narcissistic. Read that, Your Honor. With all due respect, you're going to talk this way to your mother who let you live here and walk out of my house with $15,000.
okay, we're just gonna talk about the
I
loan.
understand.
We're not gonna talk about the tenor of his other statements, just the loan.
Again, Your Honor, at the bottom, I am willing to pay half.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Again, Your Honor, show his arrogance. Your first mistake is thinking you can tell me what to do. You see it?
See, that's what I don't want to hear stuff like that right now. I just want to hear about the nature of the loan.
Okay. Well, I think I've submitted enough evidence. Do you have any questions for me, Your Honor?
No, not at this time.
Thank you.
But you are requesting return of the $10,000. That's what you're asking the
I'm
court.
willing to settle the case right now today for 5,000.
If he wants to do that for 5,000.
Yep, that's giving him half. Oh, one more thing
Mm-hmm.
that he's
Here's a telling moment that often comes up in civil cases involving family loans. The son apparently earns over $62,000 a year and even took out another $10,000 loan for a cushion. Meanwhile, he refuses a settlement offer from his own mother of only $100 to $150 a week. Judges take note of this disparity. It's not about wealth, it's about willingness. If someone can take out new loans, maintain steady income, and still claims they can't make any repayment plan toward a personal loan, it weakens their credibility significantly. The judge hearing this is likely thinking, if you can borrow from a bank for comfort, why can't you repay?
Now,
Yeah, I hear her.
cash again.
Is she gonna unmute or is she gonna mute?
yeah, let's talk to Mr. Strader right now, Ms. Carrasco.
Sure.
Go ahead, Mr. Strader.
I'll be happy to answer any direct questions, but my testimony has not changed.
Well,
This was never a loan. I mean, if you want some background, I can give it to you.
Well, first I want to know if you accept the offer.
No,
5,000. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
do you have any questions, direct questions for me, or do you just want me to do what she just did and tell you the whole story?
I just want to know, the kind of the presumption in law is that it is a loan. You
By
need to
whose
establish it was a
standards?
gift. That's the legal,
I mean, how has this been proven a loan thus far?
because she is indicated that it's a loan. She says it was a
Okay,
loan.
okay, but it's my word against hers, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The legal presumption is that it is not a gift. And you need to tell me how it is a gift.
Okay, because she told me to keep it on the phone, which is on record with Consumer Cellular, which unfortunately you can't subpoena phone calls because this is not Law and Order. This is not TV.
Right.
However, that's how it went down. $10,000 to a guy like me is life-changing money. And she also left out the part where she had a house picked out on Oak Alley right around the corner from her house for $450,000. And I quickly assessed the situation and said, there's no way possible that you can buy a house in Austin, Texas for $450,000 with $10,000 down. So I said, we're not buying a house. I'm 53 years old. I'm not hitching myself to a mortgage. And it's impossible to do with only $10,000. So I can either pay off some bills with this or I can give it back. She said, keep it. It's a gift. She was happy. She was living her life. She was doing her thing. She was spending money all over the place. And I was happy for her. I was like, well, maybe it'll stick. And it didn't. So, I mean, if you read the evidence that I submitted, the letter that I wrote to the court, it's almost verbatim. You don't have to remember anything when you're not lying. This is actually what happened. And then right after that, she said, don't tell Ben. Ben is my brother. He's a very successful.
Now the real tension hits, the text messages. The son accuses his mother of extortion. And remember, extortion is a very specific legal term involving threats or coercion. Simply asking to be repaid on a loan, especially one backed by written records, does not meet that definition. This shows us the son is using big, dramatic legal